Hey, what's up? The mighty Luke Boo here. Man, I've been playing this game quite a lot actually, and I'm getting close to master ranking. It's pretty crazy because most of the time I'm trying to just have fun, I'm all casual, I'm having a blast, just enjoying the game, playing different decks here and there. And yeah, I'm getting close to masters, and I probably should be able to get it within like, I don't know, a week, unless probably I grind it all out in like 1 or 2 days, which will be possible, but it's no rush for me right now. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting finally reaching that master ranking. But I wonder, I don't know, I feel like the players on A3 are probably more competitive because they're trying to get to masters. Masters is like that one tier that once you reach it, you feel nice and comfortable. So here in this turn, I didn't play the 2-drop just so I don't get more hit for more damage. Plus, I don't really need the body. This is gonna hurt me. But we have Sybil. I always keep Sybil against aggro decks, just because she's so good. She forces minions to fight her. And let's see. Here's a big misplay. Never do this. If you ever see Sybil alive, you have to kill her, because otherwise I'm just gonna heal. Like here I did a misplay. I should have killed this first and avoid the 1 damage, but 1 damage not like a huge deal. It's not game losing. I guess it can be in a certain situation, but it's fine. So we take 1 extra damage. And I believe he did have 1 misplay too, right? But, so yeah, it gets a little nerve-wracking sometimes because you play. I like to play a little fast sometimes, and I do make mistakes like that. Alright, so we dropped the Primal Dragon Keeper girl. I'm still playing Dragon, by the way. It's so good and so enjoyable, man. This card is so broken. It's gonna get nerfed, trust me. It's too good just because it cannot be targeted by minions. That makes it so strong. Like, it does not need to have that ability. The damage and the AoE, that's fine, but once you start you can't be attacked. That makes it really strong. Can't be attacked and it does damage to other minions. That's not cool. So this was a pretty fun game for me right there. I had literally the best hand possible for a dragon. Okay, you could probably argue there was probably another combination here, but this is a really strong hand. You guys are gonna see what deck he's playing as soon as he drops his minion. Alright, so we start off, look, we have double ramp, we have staircase to paradise. So we're all set. We're gonna get a lot of cards. All we have to do is stall out the game. We have ramp, and he played rabbit healer. You know for a fact he's gonna play Alana's prayer or Elena's, however you want to say this. And this deck likes to snowball out of control. So if you don't have minions who have Bane or just a lot of removal, you just fall flat on the face. So here I just want to keep. We have Sybil, so she could help us out here. She's huge stats. And drop the dragon. We need a body. It's nice to have extra minion against this type of deck. I don't really need the, since I don't have Primal Dragon Keeper girls, I don't really gain anything by having this in my hand. So yeah, just explaining for some reason you guys don't know. Alana, basically every time he heals the leader, he gets +1/+1 on all his minions. So here we just have to keep playing defensive. And if you're playing against this deck, always remove their minion if you can, because otherwise they're just gonna get stronger. And here's the combo: Aether of White Wings, summon a minion from his deck. What is that? What is this? Play points or less from 6 or less. And it's Tanko, so whenever a minion on his side attacks, they get healed and Alana buffs them. You don't really see this deck too often, but it's pretty strong. Trust me. I'm pretty sure you can get masters with this deck. It's really strong. Like, look at the hand that I needed to get in order to keep up with him. Like, card for card, if I didn't have this, I would have gotten overrun. It's really, really strong. And here comes some more Primal Dragon shenanigans. So strong. Jeez. Yeah, this girl's gonna get nerfed soon. I don't know how soon, but you know, it's just that can't be targeted is so good. So much. So another thing to know is that Alana's prayer over here, 90% of the time I would say they don't run Themis Decree because it has bad synergy with the decks and they want to have minions and buff them up. So you can just keep dropping a lot of your own creatures and they won't be able to remove it if they have no evolution. And yeah, Edge is just another win condition that they have. But yeah, that hand that I had was really strong, really powerful. And if I didn't have that, I was probably gonna get overrun by them. Let's see. Let's put some Bloodcraft here. I actually played against a control deck, which was pretty weird. Control Blood is actually good against Aggro deck, which is not bad, but it doesn't really do too well against combo decks because some combo decks can burst you down from like 20 life. Or, you know, for example, I guess Roach can do 20 damage if they have the right cards. But yeah, let's see. Right away, drop the dragon. We don't really need to hold it in our hand for so long. It's good to have it to deal with small creatures, like if they have bats. So yeah, that doesn't really tell me anything about the deck, right? When I was first facing, I was like, wait, he did damage to me? But the only reason you would do that is if you were playing something like this, right? That if he had this or like Belphegor, because it doesn't matter if he loses some health because he's gonna be there anyway. Here I didn't trade it. I don't want him to be in vengeance, so I didn't attack with this. But he has Belphegor, so he's gonna put himself into vengeance, which means he can get addition effects. But I did a misplay here. I got a little bit too anxious. Sometimes I just play too fast. I attacked him here. I shouldn't have done that because that leaves him in vengeance, which he can get additional effects from cards. So here, so if he wasn't in vengeance, I would have probably been able to trade both of these into this. But yeah, I messed up. But I top deck the Primal Dragon Keeper, and the combo is so good as usual. Matilda helping out. We got Matilda and the Lizard for the finisher. Alright, so yeah, they do have a lot of card draw, man. A lot of card draw, a lot of healing. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't worth it to evolve. But he doesn't have vengeance, so I could just drop another one, no problem. And yeah, just put on a lot of pressure. I kind of have enough damage with the Genesis here. Let me see. I put him at 11, so even if he kills a good amount of these, I can still do some crazy stuff. So yeah, this card, it might be strange to most of you guys out there, but it's very good against aggro deck who have a lot of small minions. But yeah, my deck is more of a burst deck, or at least Primal Dragon Keeper. It's more of a combo deck, right? You want to have a lot of card combinations. So yeah, I was able to burst them down there. So yeah, I got pretty lucky there. And I guess, I don't know, that's just some more gameplay of me playing this game. I would love to show you some of these Forest players, because I don't know, every time I go against Forest, they smash me, man. I don't understand this. Forest, sometimes you could be a 20 life and they'll kill you with the roach combo. You're like, what? How did he get all these cards? Or they'll have Beauty and the Beast and you're like, well, I can't kill this thing. It's way too strong. And they have the synergy where you can't really kill it by card effects. So Beauty and the Beast can be really crazy. For some reason, I guess they beat me so hard that the replays don't work. Anyways, but I guess it's fun to watch Storm Sword get destroyed. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably struggle against Storm Sword, but you know, let's just show it off here. The thing that you really want against them is Sybil. Make sure you got Sybil, maybe some card removal. So here I got lucky, right? This is like the God hand. This is what you want to have. You Oracle right away, so that you can get to Sybil closer. And then on turn 4, you want to drop your Dragon Summoner so you can start removing some creatures. And you have Breath of the Salamander for your turn 6, which is just insane. So these are the cards that you're looking for, right? Even if, for example, let's say you don't have some like you don't have Sybil, right? You at least look for card removal, so you can mitigate some damage. Plus, if you really want to defend yourself against aggro, just don't run Bahamut. Run, let's say you could run Rahab, the big dragon, so you can block some damage. You can run Rahab. You could put some Blazing Breaths. You can have additional Blazing Breath, because I only run one Blazing Breath just because I don't know, I don't find it that necessary. So yeah, I could have dropped Sybil, but it was pointless, since if I play a Breath of the Salamander, I can also play the Staircase and remove the entire board. So it is so good that I had this 2-drop here, because I can trade into the Albert. If I didn't have this thing, I would have lost the game, just because he would have done so much damage. This is where having removals come in handy, right? Like if you have a Blazing Breath there, you could attack it, Blazing Breath. Or like if you had a Salamander there, also that could work. So we have Bahamut, we could just slam it down and destroy our amulet here. It still activates. And Esmeralda? Esmeralda? Yeah, it should be Esmeralda. Why do they call it Esmeralda? What kind of weird name is that? Wait, why can't I... Esmeralda? Yeah, anyway, we do have lethal. This is a rare occurrence where I have exactly 20 damage. I've rarely had this happen, but it was pretty hilarious that I did. It's not a situation that usually happens, but yeah, that's how it went down. I really had a really strong hand, and it worked out for me. It just basically that's the theme, what you want to do against aggro decks. Make sure you have your nice removal in your Sybil. If for some reason you don't have Sybil, oh man, it is rough. I don't see how you can play Dragon without Sybil. She's too strong. She's very helpful. And a very gorgeous card, man. Both of these arts are nice. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been playing some more dragons, but it's a pretty fun deck for me. I'm really enjoying it, even though it's like one of the top tier decks. The other ones are pretty fun. I'll probably make another video on them. I still have a couple of decks that are pretty fun to play, and you know, there's not as top tier, but are pretty effective and pretty enjoyable. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. It's been Mighty, and I'm out. Peace.